Hey guys, it's Nisha. Welcome back to my channel. So here we are. It is September 24th and I'm in a pretty giddy mood. I'm actually supposed to be at my normie job right now, but for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe it's this Mercury retrograde, but yeah, it's not going as planned. So I'm just here chilling in the parking lot because I had to go pick something up from Target this morning. And my order's not ready, so I'm just chilling in the car. And excuse this box again, I'm headed to my normie job, so I just have like all this stuff everywhere. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, I just like felt like recording. And I felt like recording because for some reason people are saying like, oh, some crazy stuff is gonna happen today, September 24th. It's just like, you know, the December 21st thing, right? Apparently there's like another energetic shift that's going on. And I totally can feel that. I was definitely going to make a video talking about what's going on in Iran, but I felt like I wasn't suitable to talk about it. One, because, you know, what is this, political studies channel? But I'm going to talk about it just a little bit. As it pertains to the energy shifts and the frequency shifts. So I don't know if anybody is aware, because our country for whatever reason isn't giving the most exposure to what's going on. I mean, I don't watch the news, but so in Iran there was a young woman who was 22 years old. Her name was Mahsa Amini, or forgive me if I'm butchering her name. I probably should have done some research before bringing this up, but I am an intuitive message giver, okay? This is not supposed to be politically correct or anything like that, but I'm just going to give my 2 cents. So, she was killed by the morality police because she was not wearing her hijab the right way, right? And this is another one of those pulses of chaotic energy that is being ignited because the people are being activated, right? So, for a very long time, places in the Middle East, like Iran, really are big on, they're like religious superpowers. So they're basically, society is ran based on religion, right? Or just like very tyrannical religious structures, right? Like everything is religion. And so therefore they can impose morality laws based on, you know, religion, even though everyone might not share the same religious belief. Because the government is so religious, the people have to abide by the rules of the government, whatever, right? And so there has been over the last week and a half, going on 2 weeks since this has happened. It happened on September 13th, and ever since, people have been like protesting in the streets for women's rights, and also for, they're just like being really abused by their government, abused by their police, their morality police, and, you know, just their structures. And people are just kind of getting a little bit annoyed and tired. Okay, annoyed is not the word. They are furious, right? And again, it's this awakening that is happening in the people, especially the divine feminine power, right? The women being unafraid to take off their hijab and burn it in the street. Like, that would have gotten them killed, right? And again, people are dying right now because they're protesting, but it's an awakening of this courageous power, this courageous energy. Again, it has to do with the shift, because if people in other countries and other places are still under these chains and they're not free, then it is a reflection of the other places in the world where people may be free, but until everybody is free, nobody is free, right? And so the fact that this is happening in these places is letting you know that there is a huge shift happening. People are no longer afraid of, you know, getting beat down for what they believe in, which is really incredible, and they're showing an outrageous amount of courage. And hey, once upon a time, our ancestors had to, you know, show up and be courageous and march out in the streets and fight for their rights too, right? So it's happening in waves around the planet, right? As the earth continues to raise in her frequency, people are being activated, and they're waking up to the fact that, wait a minute, who is making up these rules? Why are we not free? Why do we not get to exist in freedom, right? And so it has to do with this, with what is going on in the world, this pole shift, this change of power, right? The divine feminine waking up, right? And also the divine masculine, they're stepping into their role as well, because you guys understand that the men in these countries kind of have allowed the women to be suppressed so badly, right? And so when the man decide to stand up and fight next to the women, saying that we want our women to be free, we want our women to feel liberated, right? It is going to completely shift. These shifts keep happening, okay? And it may look like chaos, civil unrest, right? Like what's going on in Iran, what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, right? It's all about freedom and it's all about sovereignty. And so as we're waking up to the fact that we are conscious creators, we want more and more and more sovereignty. And we are starting to see the fragmented pieces in society of, wait, this isn't right, wait, this isn't right, wait, this isn't right, wait, this isn't right. As our consciousness is raising, we can perceive that there are so many things in our society and in our world that need to be fixed. And as the people are activated, turned on, they are able to witness the injustice and begin to be outraged about it, so much so that they want to do something about it. So it's pretty phenomenal what is going on. Obviously, our prayers go out to the people who are losing their lives and being physically abused in these countries to fight for their rights. But again, these souls have signed up for it. They've incarnated here to be the voice, to be the resistance. And so even those of us who are not in these places where these chaotic things are happening, we can still stand in solidarity. We can still, spread awareness. Because again, what's happening there is what's happening here. It might not be physically happening here, but energetically it's happening here. If someone is not free somewhere else, we are not free here. If people are, living poorly in other countries, that is a reflection on the countries that are free. Okay? And so as we're becoming more and more conscious, we're gonna see more and more stuff pop off. Something about this energy today, though, they were trying to project it and say September 24th is gonna be so chaotic, something crazy is gonna happen, blah blah blah. But honestly, you guys, today feels good to me. It feels like if there was a change of energy, I feel like it is in the favor of the collective for our highest and greatest good. I feel like I can feel the powers that were retreating. Okay, the more and more people who are outraged at what is going on in our world, the more we stand together and fight against the injustices, we will win. It's inevitable. So that's just how I feel about today. That's how I feel today. The energy feels light to me. It doesn't feel heavy to me. And tomorrow is the autumn equinox, so definitely huge, major shift in energy. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as it hit September, I felt my witchy senses activating. Like, I don't know, I feel really good. I like this time of year a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. This video wasn't planned or anything like that. I'm just talking because I'm sitting in my cardboard, but I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. And by the way, if you're wondering why my shirt is all janked up, I'm trying to cover the brand that I'm working for today, because I don't know if they'll take too kindly to me sharing my political views in their uniform, so I covered it up. Anyhow, I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Bye.